Come on, man. I said like Kool-Aid. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Everybody, the reason I never liked all that Kanye nut hugging is because I know goddamn well throughout the entire history of hip hop, there's a hell of a lot better producers than Kanye West. Sorry, not sorry, as a matter of fact. DJ Premier and Dr. Dre shit all over Kanye West. I said what I said. DJ Premier and Dr. Dre shit all over Kanye West. Easy Mo B shits all over Kanye West. Timberland shits all over Kanye West. I said what I said. Morning Wolfie all the way over from Australia. Before we begin, ladies and gentlemen, I must inform all of the coffee beans who were not aware of this, but the Boab bird got the right one. Ladies and gentlemen, the Antichrist died today. The second evilest man that has ever walked the face of the earth, Henry Kissinger being the first one, passed away this morning. The Boab bird got the right one, baby. Apparently that small Guatemalan child that he had running around in a hamster wheel in his chest finally gave up the ghost, and then so did he. Who am I referring to, ladies and gentlemen? I am talking about the one and only Dick Cheney. Before there was a TikTok, before there was a social media at all, I said that Dick Cheney is one of the most evil, is one of the most evil human beings that has ever walked the face of the earth. But he was not the most evil human being that walked the face of the earth because Henry Kissinger was still alive at the time. Well, now we know. Now we know. Oh, blonde trucker. Trust me when I tell you, I'm going to get the biggest copyrights, the biggest copyright strike in history. Because when that son of a bitch kicks the bucket, I'm playing copyrighted music on my goddamn YouTube channel, and I'm gonna take the hit, baby. But no, Dick Cheney is one of the most evil human beings that has ever walked the face of the earth. Dick Cheney scared people. Okay, that son of a bitch was the Undertaker, dead ass. Dick Cheney's a scary mother effer. I'm just saying. Dick Cheney's scary as shit. Or he was. Anytime I heard about Dick Cheney and Henry Kissinger meeting, I always said, oh shit, the world, there's about to be a plague or something. Magpie, Dick Cheney, you know how they say they have those mysterious shadowy cabals in the background where the black hand that it moves everything like in X-Files when the cigarette smoking man said that there's this group of people. Dick Cheney had to be one of them. I'm gonna tell y'all, it's not the having stock in KBR while we were going into Afghanistan and Iraq. That wasn't it. It's not morning, sis. I love you. My sister Dottie is in the building. Annabelle and oh, I see you over there. I see you over there. Hey, how you doing? Exactly. It wasn't the fact that he had stock in Halliburton while we were going to war. It wasn't the fact that he wanted total war. The idea that, you know, we got to bend some rules. We got to bend. It wasn't bending. He broke rules, broke them. That extradition to black sites all over the world type shit, Dick Cheney has something to do with that. It is a known fact for anybody, and you can look this up if you think I'm making any of this shit up. Dick Cheney is literally the most powerful vice president America has ever had. All the shit those pro-Palestinian people were arguing Kamala Harris could have done, Dick Cheney had that power. She didn't. No other vice president before or after had the amount of goddamn power that Dick Cheney did. None. I'm sorry. Go look it up. No other vice president in American history has been as powerful as Dick Cheney was. And y'all remember how everybody was arguing about the emolument clause when it comes to Trump? Dick Cheney, listen, Dick Cheney had stock in companies that the United States government worked with when we invaded Afghanistan and Iraq. He had stock in KBR. He had stock in Brown and Root. He had stock in Halliburton. Hell, he used to be the damn president of okay, Mac. He used to be the goddamn president of Halliburton. That man made millions of dollars. There was a point, and you can look this up. KBR put in. They were the guys that gave up showers and toiletries. I'll just use that as one example. The showers used to have these showers that were on trailers where the soldiers would go in, wash their ass, get out, right? So KBR was the company that was in charge of putting those things there. Do you know several? And I'm not talking about one to twosie. I'm talking about 10, 20, 30 soldiers were getting electrically shocked every time they used the damn shower. And when brought to KBR's attention, KBR did nothing about it. The soldiers themselves or the service members themselves had to fix it. KBR was the company that was charging the federal government for selling service members Coke. Coca-Cola, not cocaine. I know some of y'all like, hey, yo. They were charging the federal government for selling service members Cokes. This is, good morning, Miss Sweetface. This is the same guy who was in charge of the same types of companies that once Iraq fell, once Saddam, who was captured, his boys were killed, and he was tried and hung up, they had what was called a green zone. Let me tell you how they built the federal government. And I am not making any of this shit up. You can ask any soldier, sailor, airman, or Marine that ever had to deploy to Iraq or Afghanistan. Right? They would get these expensive ass vehicles, Hummers, not the Humvees we drove, Hummers, and we're talking about the H2 models, H1 models, right? So let's say they're driving it all through the green zone and shit. I'm doing good, Anthony. Appreciate the love, brother. They would drive all through Iraq with these badass roads that have been bombed to shit and everything, right? And let's say they hit a pothole and the axle broke. This is a true statement. Ask anybody. Ask anybody. Let's say they had an accident and the axle broke, right? Normally, in a situation like that, you would just get the truck fixed. That's all you would do. Oh, the axle broke. Let's tow it and get it fixed. No. They left it there and then bought another one at the government's expense. That's a true ass statement. Ask anybody that worked the green zone in Iraq. Ask anybody. Do I think it was a mistake for America to invade Iraq in 2003? Yes. Yes. Yeah, yes, I do. And the Humvee or the Hummer that they break, that they leave, they charge the government for it. The new one that they buy, They charged the government for it. Do y'all realize we were spending on average, and this is just in Iraq, I'm not even going to talk about Afghanistan. We were spending upwards of $300 million a day. $300 million a day. And companies like KBR, Brown and Root, and Halliburton got massive, I'm going to say it again, massive government contracts, no bid government contracts. And they were charging the federal government. I want y'all to take out a calculator. Not now, but just every time, every once in a while, take out a calculator. Type in 300 million, multiply that by 7 days a week. Multiply that 7 days a week to 4 weeks in a month. Multiply that by 12 months in a year. Multiply that by 20 years. And then come tell me we cannot afford universal health care. Amanda's husband has MS. Amanda's husband, she just said it in the YouTube chat. Her husband has MS. He, because he deployed to Iraq. I deployed to Afghanistan. He deployed to Iraq. He has MS, and her husband is like, he can tell you, we blew so much money and resources and human lives and Iraqi lives, Afghani lives in the longest war America has ever fought. And what do we have to show for it? What do we have to show for it? Iraq still has some sort of a provisional government, but there's always outside forces that want to like tear it down. In Afghanistan, nah. You can cancel Christmas with Afghanistan. You can cancel Christmas with Afghanistan. We are never, no one's ever conquered Afghanistan, by the way. In human history, Afghanistan is the one country nobody has ever conquered. The French couldn't do it. The Romans couldn't do it. Alexander the Great couldn't do it. The Russians couldn't do it. And we couldn't do it. And now the Taliban runs the place. But the second most evil human being that has ever walked the face of the earth passed away. This is a man who shot another man in the face during a hunting trip. Dick Cheney shot a man in the face, and then the man apologized for being in the way. If that does not tell y'all this son of a bitch was the true definition of a Sith Lord, I don't know what is. I shoot you, I pow you in the face, and then you apologize to me. Are you I pow you in the face. You end up with, you know what I mean? Good, Grand Rising, Miss Cleopatra. You got to get reconstructive surgery to get pellets out of your face. And man, then you apologize to me? I recall Australia was spending the same with you as well. Exactly. We're not, think about it. Think about it. America spent trillions, but we weren't the only one. Great Britain spent trillions. Australia spent trillions. Any country that went in there with us, I'm telling you, they have a deficit, a deficit. And this is where it pisses me off about this country. After 8 years of the Bush-Cheney regime, America thinks it did something by electing Barack Obama. No, you didn't. You didn't. You righted the ship once. You righted the ship one time. But then y'all turn right around after 8 years of Obama and Biden, you elect Jackass McGee, the orange Oompa Loompa Cheeto man. Yes, Cody, we are talking about that son bitch because he died. And actually, that wasn't even what I wanted to talk about this morning. I just got that news. Infernal put it over in the Discord, and I was like, "Hey, yo, for real? He dead? What? What?" Who? Dick Cheney? No. I've always said the devil, the actual physical devil, Mephistopheles, whatever you want to call him, is a seat warmer. He was warming his seat for Henry Kissinger. Like, that son bitch was a placeholder. It was like Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, Mike Johnson. The devil himself is Henry Kissinger. The Antichrist is Dick Cheney. The devil is the Speaker of the House of hell. Like, you know what I mean? Iraq messed up so many of my friends, the ones that survive always. And don't get me started on yep. Yes. Yes. I have friends that deployed to Iraq. I have friends that deployed to Afghanistan. One of the things that disappoints me so much, and I'm not trying to get all off in my feelings and shit, because we are going to talk about something funny at this Trifling Tuesday, but one of the things that kind of hurts my soul so much is, oh shit, Sunshine Rain has been a member of Ghost Claw Productions for 6 months. Happy, oh shit, we got a birthday? Erica has a birthday. Okay. I'm gonna get to that in a second. Give me a second. One of the things that bothers me so much as a veteran is knowing what the price of war was. Understanding what the price of war was. And also understanding that so many people took that for granted. So many people took that for granted. We pretended like we were doing something after the disastrous Bush-Cheney presidency. We thought America had turned a leaf by electing a black man. But then America showed its true face by electing an orange jackass. No matter how far forward we think we are, we're never moving. I got people now telling me I wasn't in a real combat zone because I didn't shoot anybody. I spent months away from my family. I had to send my loved ones, my mom and my sisters and my brother, a Facebook message telling them that in case something happens to me, that it's okay, because this is the job that I wanted. And do not shed any tears for me being gone. But I wasn't in a real war zone, whatever the hell that means. So Dick Cheney died. I still make my Dick Cheney jokes, and I will always make my Dick Cheney jokes because I can. I'm an American citizen, and I served. Dick Cheney died. And with him, the most powerful vice president in American history has passed away. For all of y'all who swear up and down Kamala Harris could have done something in Gaza because she had such power, y'all are thinking of Dick Cheney. Y'all are thinking of Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney had that power. And it wasn't something that he got with the job. He made it that way. Dick Cheney did that. So you can get mad at Kamala for not doing this, that, and the third. That's fine. But it doesn't matter because Dick Cheney has shaped how the vice presidency is looked at from this point forward and before him. Some of y'all don't even know who Lyndon B. Johnson's vice president is. Some of y'all don't know who Calvin Coolidge's vice president is, but you know who Dick Cheney is. Bet you. You can spot Dick Cheney coming around a goddamn corner. If you can't smell the sulfur, you can damn sure feel the spirit. Y'all thought that Kamala had that power. Y'all thought Biden had that power. Y'all thought Pence had that power. Y'all think J.D. Vance has that power. No one in American history, not one vice president in American history, has gathered so much power that they literally affect what the president does. It doesn't happen. But it did one time. One. Y'all need to take off your Dick Cheney glasses when it comes to talking about what vice presidents can and cannot do. You're biased because you watched as that man amassed money, power, influence. He was the man that dictated our foreign policy when it came to torturing people. He said we might have to turn to the dark side. He said that. He said that. Everything y'all think Kamala could have done, everything y'all think Biden should have done as vice president, everything y'all think Vance and Pence should do, y'all are looking at it from the standpoint of the one vice president on in American history who amassed that power and no one stopped him. You need to quit. There will never, I'm going to say this again, hopefully, unless they elect Peter Thiel as a vice president, unless Peter Thiel becomes vice president, no other vice president in American history will have as much power as Dick Cheney did. Literally. Thank you, Angry. A literal puppet master. Y'all got to stop looking at other vice presidents like what they shouldn't be able to do and should be able to do. No. That is a literal party of one. No one will ever have that much power unless we literally elect an oligarch as vice president. No other person will ever, as a vice president, have that much power. Ever. I'm just telling y'all this. It will never happen again. Now, I'm going to start the show. We're going to do the happy birthdays. Then we're going to talk about what we really want to talk about. Hey, I need somebody to keep a counter. This show has to end by 10:20 because I have an appointment with my therapist about 5 minutes away at 10:30. So at 10:15, y'all start saying, wrap it up, B. That literally. Just put in the chat, wrap it up, B. Wrap it up, B. Wrap it up, B. Okay? But as we always do, Godzilla -1 in hell. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to a trifling ass Tuesday episode of The Sound of coffee. We need a Merv check. We need a Merv check. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My title and designation, funny enough, is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild. The leader of the Villains Guild. I will talk about that momentarily. One time for the one time, one time for the one time, one time for the one time. Burcephalus, the cactus. Always in our hearts. Always in our hearts. Always in our hearts. Oh, Trump ain't honoring him. Trump is not honoring him. I'm telling you this. Dick Cheney endorsed anybody other than that son of a bitch. And Trump's skin is so thin, you can literally see the gravy pouring through his capillaries. He is not honoring that dude. Trust me on that. Get your C's. Turn them sideways. Raise them in the air. I'm trying to give y'all a smooth R&B vibe when I do these things this morning, but goddamn it, I'm too excited. And acknowledge your coffee bean. OCB, 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 OCB. Why you got your hand up there? Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a high five. Love on you some you for the very best part of this entire endeavor. Ladies and gentlemen, the coffee beans. Best part of waking up is hanging out with
these nuts. Got him. Got him.
Didn't I have a your mama joke this morning, but I'll have one tomorrow. Because you know she likes seconds. I saw y'all in the chat. I saw everybody in the chat. God damn it, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the bombastic, criminally offensive side-eye giving Coco the GOAT.
You just now getting here? Bombastic side-eye, buddy. Hold on. And you didn't bring those treats.
Criminal offensive side-eye, buddy. I know how y'all love Coco. Y'all love her because she screams. Yes! Woo! I greet you with the universal greeting of the coffee beans.
How you doing? I woke up. Everybody else, because I woke up. That's how I look at it. You all had a chance until I woke up. Today's mine. That's just what it is.
You listen, you had an absolute chance this morning. After Dick Cheney died, y'all have been like, yeah, we got it. And then the coffee beans woke up and that was, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for fans there, homie. All right, let's get to this. We got us some birthdays and we have an anniversary. So let's start with the birthdays. First off is Mr. You ain't leaving out of here with all them jewels and shit. Mr. Hard Bottoms or nothing. The Ole Anderson of the Four Horsemen of the Sound of Coffee. My big brother. The one and only Chaos. He's the first one. He's the first one, ladies and gentlemen. In all seriousness, my father had a bunch of kids. My mom had 5, and my dad just, Papa was a rolling stone now. Oh, hold on, Nana, I got you. I love you, though. So my father has a bunch of kids, and I do have older brothers. Half brothers, but older nonetheless. I've only met 2 of them. It's kind of odd being the oldest boy in the McCormick clan and then finding out your father couldn't keep it in his pants and you got older brothers, right? So I was always awkward around them. I have told y'all that my cousin Curtis has been like a big brother to me, but Curtis is only a year older than me. So imagine my surprise and utter happiness when I met Chaos. Yes, he's a prickly man. I'll give y'all that. If you were to put the two of us together, he would be the straight man and I'd be the goofball sitting over the corner making faces and sticking my finger up my nose and farting or whatever the hell it is. You know what I mean? Like that would be me. But in all seriousness, Chaos holds me accountable. But Chaos also protects me. That is something I have never truly had. Like, I got an older sister. She'll protect me all the time. But I've never had an older brother that said, no, I got you. I will make sure none of that shit happens. And that's something that it is overwhelming in a good way. So today is Chaos's birthday. We also have birthdays with, who else we got birthdays over there for? Who else we got birthdays? Who else's birthday we got over him? Let's see. Hold up. We still need a Merv check. All right, we got, who else has got a birthday? Who else has got a birthday? I know somebody else got a birthday. And Wolfie, why was you picked up on what? The cop, Erica. And the one and only Erica Baker, AKA, I guess if your last name is Baker, could we call you Erica Cakes? Is that offensive? Like, I don't. Storm had one 2 weeks ago and just now they're coming and telling, well, y'all ass getting some of this work too. Okay? So to Erica, to Chaos, and to Storm, from myself and all the coffee beans, let us say, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happiest of birthdays from the coffee beans, Coco the Goat, Bercephalus, and the OCB himself. Thank you all for being a part of this show. Thank you all for being a part of our lives. We love you. Have the best day possible, please. I will talk about something, the big thing at the very end. But again, at 10:20, y'all need to be like, wrap this up, B, wrap it up. So, for today's Trifling Tuesday, we need to come to an understanding. Erica Kirk is about to steal JD Vance from his wife. Erica Kirk and JD Vance is America's white power couple. How do you pronounce JD's current wife's name? Is it Unda or Una? Una, listen, I don't care what her name is. Erica Kirk looked at her ass and was like,
I'm leaving here with something. I mean, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Usha. Hey, Usha, you in danger, girl. Erica Kirk is gonna take your man. This is why this is trifling. First off, I don't want everybody that tried. It would be funny. It would, user, yes, it would. All of you people that wanted to get people fired for not showing enough crying and gnashing of teeth for Charlie Kirk's ass, are you going to try to fire Erica Kirk? Because she damn sure look like her ass getting ready to move on. How y'all want us not to talk shit about this? Talk shit about that son of a bitch, and his own woman is out here talking about you eat the dick. She listen. It's been how long? It's been a month and a week. A month and a week. Listen. Oh, but y'all mad at us. I can't believe you made fun of Charlie Kirk. I'm gonna get you fired. You gonna fire Erica Kirk? She over here disrespecting his ass every day and twice on Sundays. Listen, Usha, I need you to look at Erica Kirk and go, I'm trying to tell y'all, that is the right-wing MAGA's power couple. Y'all remember The Devil's Advocate when Al Pacino tried to hook Keanu Reeves up with his sister? That union, that blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman and his goofy beard-having ass. Oh my God! Listen, right-wing evangelicals have a hard-on that you can hear from space. And people over there going, wait a minute, Erica Kirk and JD Vance. Their hard-ons sound like tuning forks. You can hear that shit on Mars. I'm going to tell y'all something. I have given out hugs. Okay? I've given it. If we just cool, as you get a cool hug. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. If we have been more than friends once or twice, or we still are, whatever, you know, you get a little hip. You get some hip. A little hug on the hip. You get that. I get my wife hugs all over the goddamn place, all over her body. I just be grabbing all on her, right? What Erica Kirk did to the JD Vance is some I'm gonna put it in my booty hole daddy hug. Amanda said, hold on. Amanda said, all I know is if it was me, I'd be moving furniture. And that's the thing. That's the thing. They have not liked JD Vance's wife since his ass showed up on the scene. She's brown. Let's start there. She's brown. She's not Aryan type. She don't look very Aryan, if you know what I mean. They ain't like that woman since day one. They loved his big, stupid looking ass. Like, JD Vance looks like one of them weeble wobbles with a beard. I'm not even gonna front like. Weeble wobble, wibble ladder, don't fall down. That's what he looked like. But then he had a brown wife named Usha. Usha. Listen, she could have been a white woman named Usha and the bitch would have been gone. I'm dead ass. Hold on. What did Nana J say? She's his ideal woman. You ain't lying, Nana. Hold on, Nana. Jamila. Well, they can share eyeliner. Nana! Nana! They can share eyeliner. Nana.
Kobe.
Go on, take that, Nana. Nana out here, listen. Nana out here hitting threes from undisclosed locations.
Kobe.
They can share eyeliner. Hey, Nana, you can have this one. This is yours.
Kobe.
Go on, take that. Go on, take it, Nana. Usha, if there was a white woman named Usha, they wouldn't have accepted her ass. Her name's not some biblically pleasing shit like Riley or you know, I don't know, like Athena or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me help y'all understand something. I'm not. Oh, listen, I'm not touching Annabelle. I'm getting out of that. No. Because you don't hug somebody you ain't banging like that. Now, mind you, Erica Kirk tried that shit with Donald Trump. She tried the Kimora lock of hugs on his ass, like, I love you so much. And Trump was like, bitch, get off, bitch, if you don't get off me. You know Trump was talking through them teeth, boy. It's like, bitch, if you don't get your ass off me. She hold on to his ass like a goddamn life raft, and Trump is looking at her going,
Boy, if you don't
get your ass off me. So I get it. I understand. I get it. I get it. Trump was not about that action. Erica Kirk has had kids, and he prefers porn stars. That's all I'm saying. Like, she's a little bit too wholesome for Donald Trump. But no, I don't, Dave. You need to leave. But when she can't, when that hug has got people talking. Po Usha. Po Usha. Girl, you had dreams of being something, and then you hooked up with that idiot. And now he's just out there just slobbering on the hot blonde of the moment, which, by the way, I'm going to say this one more time. Blessings, Troy Page. Have we gotten a Merv sighting yet? I need a Merv update. We got to check on our brother Merv. I'm going to tell you something. Here's the other aspect of this. I don't think Erica Kirk had anything to do with Charlie getting popped. I don't. I don't go that far off into conspiracy theory land. I don't. I really don't. Seriously. I don't. Right? But I will say this much. That marriage couldn't have been shit. That marriage, listen, that marriage couldn't have been shit. Her ass was over that dude. Listen, I have heated up food in a microwave that lasted longer than her mourning period for goddamn Charlie Kirk. Like dead ass. Dead ass. Listen, I've been in booty call relationships longer than goddamn she mourned Charlie. That marriage had to be like bullshit. Hot bullshit. Like dead ass. Because if my wife died today, and it better not happen. If the boy had birds show up, I'm leaving it with something. His feathers. Don't touch my wife. But anyway, if my wife died today, it will be 2 years from then, and the sound of coffee will start off with me crying in the goddamn microphone. Y'all out of y'all rabbit ass mind. Y'all are out of your goddamn mind. Welcome to the sound of coffee. She waited. Listen, she waited the 30-day money back guarantee time before she like, oh, well, anyway, like, hey, yo, bitch, what? Hey, yo, whoa, where you going? Where are you going? Morning, MD. Morning. Think about it. That man hadn't even got home yet. Hadn't even gotten home yet. And her ass was on the damn microphone, acting like she was acting like Maximus Decimus Meridius and shit. You know what I mean? Am I lying? The body hadn't even gotten to Arizona yet. She's like, you have no idea what you've unleashed. The echoes of the widow will scream in eternity. You like, hey.
Whoa, brother, whoa. Now, you got too much dip on your chip.
Hey, bitch, wait a minute. Hold up. Why are you mad at us? Why are we getting this heat? Like, what kind of shit is that? Why are you mad at us? We didn't do it. I was nowhere around when that man got popped. I wasn't even there. That shit happened in Utah. Who was she going to war with? The Mormons? Like, you have no idea what you've unleashed. I'm surprised her ass didn't have like a black hand and shit. Like, or maybe her eyes should have crackled with like dark side energy and shit. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell kind of shit is that? When she came on that microphone, did it not sound like she was pissed off at all of us? You don't know what you've unleashed. Bitch, wait a minute. Are you going after the Mormons or the dude that shot him? Bitch, I wasn't even in the room. I was nowhere near Utah. What the hell? Yeah. And then they had that memorial / WWE event. Where she comes out and like you can hear like the emotional swelling of the oboe music and shit. Like she came out like she should have had like a goddamn cape. Like, you know, one of them big long black capes and shit. Dun, 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 dun. And he goes, I forgive him as Christ told me to forgive him. Everybody's like, yeah. You know what I saw? I saw either the first woman president or the next first lady. I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit. When she stood there, MAGA, listen, every crotch in MAGA land got moist and hard. What? Samantha, are you serious? They still owe the city of Glendale $400,000 for that shit. Hey, MAGA, while y'all over here talking about people stealing your baskets full of food and groceries and shit, we know you ain't gonna have no food, no basket full of food and groceries because y'all don't pay for any goddamn thing. You go someplace, you don't pay for shit. You're just like your daddy, Donald Trump, bitch. And who was it that volunteered to host Charlie Kirk's little funky ass podcast after he died? JD Vance. And I guarantee you that's when it started. I guarantee you that's when it started. Poe Ushi ain't got a chance. Sweetheart, you ain't got a chance. Usha might be a really nice person. She might really be a really nice person. She ain't got a snowball's chance in hell. That shit is a wrap. She ain't got a snowball's chance in hell. Erica Kirk is a grieving widow, blonde-haired, blue-eyed, 2 white kids, 2 towhead white kids, and now she's a whip. Nah, Usha, listen, Usha, hey, honey, you in danger. You in danger. JD, the MAGA looked at JD and Erica like this.
It's a Leo Pleurodon, Charlie. Magical Leo Pleurodon. It's gonna guide our way to Candy Mountain.
She ain't got a chance. Big up from Jamaica. Hey, how you guys? Are y'all good down there? Ram, are you guys okay? Because Jamaica got hit by a goddamn hurricane. I need to know you all right, brother. But here's why this is trifling. This is why this is trifling. Y'all want to get to the trifling part of the trifling Tuesday? These are the same people that said they have family values and more morals than we do. These are the people that are telling you, if you're gay, you're bad. If you're gay, you're bad. You're amoral. Water is slowly being restored land-wide. All right, Ram, keep us updated, please. I need to make sure my people down in Jamaica are good. These are the same people. These same people that will tell you what you do in your bedroom or what you do in the doctor's office is against God. But they're trying to set up this goofy ass MAGA power couple. If you don't sit your goofy asses down. Think about that. Think about that. This is the power couple they want. This is the power couple they want. Erica Kirk, the widow, JD Vance, the heir apparent. Because good morning. Hey, Takesha, hey, how you doing? Good morning from Atlanta. Yeah, Troy, we talked about the evilest son of a bitch. We did. But I want y'all, these are the people. If you're polyamorous, you're against God. If you're a trans woman, you're against God. If you're non-binary, you are so against God. But let's set up the widow and the current vice president, even though the current vice president has a wife and cheering. Let's set that up. Yeah, sure. We're against God. Charlie and Erica were getting their marriage annulled 2 days before he died. Listen, are you for real? I saw on a video on TikTok that Charlie and Erica were getting their marriage annulled 2 days before he died. Let me help y'all understand something. For those of you who don't know what annulment is, I'm going to tell you what it isn't. You can't annul a marriage after you done popped out some babies, buddy. Sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I don't care. If you bust off and a child is produced, there's no annulment. Buenos dias, Danny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't care. A lot of y'all don't understand what an annulment means. An annulment is like, hey, yo, I think we made a mistake. I do believe we should be divorced. Yeah, I'm going to be divorced. I'm divorcing now. Like, that's when an annulment happens. When you bump uglies and babies is born, you getting a divorce. Okay? Divorce. Thank you, Nurse Dave and MD. Annulment's like it never happened. Having kids would kind of negate that idea. And Nurse Dave said usually within 1 year of marriage as well. Yes, 1 year. That's it. She let all gums, no teeth mount her ass like the stallion of the world from Game of Thrones and put 2 kids in the world that he made. You can't annul shit. Yeah, I know I put 6 kids in her. I just don't like her pasta. I want to annul this shit. Man, you got 6 kids by her? Yeah, we were bored. Sometimes there wasn't no money for food, and we was really Netflixing and chill without the Netflix part, But I put 6 babies in her, but I still wanted to know, bitch, you better get a divorce and shut your stupid ass up. What is wrong with you, sir? I wanted an annulment. Get your ass out of here. So even if they tried to get an annulment, it wouldn't have worked. She let Charlie Kirk mount her. That's it. Sorry. You were underneath him when he was all gums, no teeth, baby. Annul these nuts. You are not getting away with the annulment, ma'am. I'm sorry. Shit, I would have had an annulment at the first date. I walk in, I see all them gums and all them teeth, and I walk right out. I done annulled this first date like that. So here is what is probably going to end up happening. I don't know if it's true, but I do know JD Vance is going to run for president. He is. Donald Trump is going to try for a 3rd term, and they're going to look at him like, y'all know when people who can't make macaroni and cheese make baked macaroni and cheese, and it's all hard and crusty and the cheese is all in one place and you're just sitting over here eating cold macaroni and shit? Imagine that shit reheated. A dish you didn't want the first time, you damn sure didn't want the second time. And if it's there for time number 3, you're ready to kick somebody in the throat. Imagine that shit reheated and served to you for a 4th time. That's Donald Trump. Listen, Donald Trump looks exactly like MAGA feels. They think they winning, and in actuality, they are molting like snake skin and shit, right? JD Vance is going to run for president. Peter Thiel wants a society that is ran by oligarchs. JD Vance is going to run for president. He will probably get the nomination because ain't nobody going to want to retread Donald Trump. Right now, Donald Trump look like old boots in old westerns and shit. You know what I'm saying? That man looks like Clint Eastwood's boots look like in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Right? Exactly, Annabelle. That's what I was just getting ready to say. JD Vance can run, but he can't run with that brown woman. MAGA will turn their back on him like he did not even exist. He needs a white wife. I'm sorry if that hurts some people's feelings, but the truth is the truth. JD Vance can absolutely run for president. He ain't gonna win because he has a brown wife. And as long as Nick Fuentes is breathing and talking, a brown woman will not be first lady of the United States under a Republican. The shit ain't happening. Get mad at me if you want to. I don't care. Truth is goddamn truth. He's not going to win with a brown wife. And I think he knows that. Now, again, the person who has their fist crammed up JD Vance's ass is Peter Thiel. Y'all need to go look into him. Peter Thiel's a scary human being. Peter Thiel is a scary, scary human being. The only reason we know that Hulk Hogan is a racist piece of shit is because Gawker put out the video and audio of him sleeping with Bubba the Love Sponge's wife. Hulk Hogan didn't have the money to sue Gawker, but Peter Thiel did. And Peter Thiel wanted to get rid of Gawker anyway, so it was a win-win for him. And Hulk Hogan won. Gawker no longer exists. But it brought Peter Thiel into the limelight. Peter Thiel is the one that literally shaped JD Vance to be where he is. That's how he won his Senate seat. That's how he got put on the ticket as the vice president. Goddamn Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel is a scary son of a bitch. Very much so. He is literally trying to get to where Peter Thiel wants it to be, which is oligarchs running the world and all of us living as serfs in like feudal Japan or feudal Russia or whatever. But JD Vance ain't gonna get past the first round with a brown wife. Sad as that is for me to say, as trifling as it is for me to say, it's true. I think JD Vance knows this. And then all of a sudden, who should become a free person through, he did, y'all. Oh no. But Erica Kirk. That's why they gave her that goddamn WWE opening. That's why she took over for Turning Point. That's why. Because she's the white woman that MAGA land will love. They will love this woman. I'm sorry. I am terribly sorry. And the thing about it is, this isn't a conspiracy theory. This isn't. Y'all saw that hug? Y'all saw that hug. If Erica Kirk just gave JD Vance a kiss on his ear, the man would have a hard on for a week. You know what I mean? Look at him with his wife. Now remember that hug with him and Erica Kirk. Go look at it. Go look at it. When he's with his wife, he's just like, hey, I got 2 kids. When he was with Erica Kirk, that hug, he thought she was a couch. She probably whispered it in his ear. JD, I'll be your couch. Ugh. So you'll give me the couch? Yeah, I'll give you the couch. You sure? Yeah. I'm getting that couch. She's the couch. Erica couch. She give me that couch now. I'm getting that couch now. I'm serious. I'm sorry. Argue with your mama. Do not argue with me. I guarantee you that's what her name is saved in his phone. Broyhill. Bring, bring. Who's calling? Oh, it's Broyhill. Don't know. Hello? I'm here waiting for you. Are you wearing anything? I'm wearing that floral pattern on your favorite couch. I'm gonna get that couch. Can I have that couch? I want that couch. Erica's my couch now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. How you gonna hug a man in leather pants? Ladies, 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 ladies. If you have ever been in a relationship with a man, if you've ever spent time with a man, married to a man, whatever, here's $1 million worth of game for half a cup of cold coffee. Okay, let me tell y'all. If it's form-fitting, we are in there like swimwear. I don't give a shit what it is. If you wear a form-fitting shirt and no bra, I'm telling you, listen, we will build a house for you outside of your own house, like that ass. My wife does it to me all the time. She's in there talking about something, then she goes and changes her clothes. All of a sudden, she done put on one of her night shirts, and there's, no bra, I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a kid. I don't know. I'm 53 years old, and I still go, ooh, it's the boobs. I'd rather survive Vance than live under commie world left. Country, get your bitch ass out of here. Oh, ignorant ass. What did Nana say? Hold on. I got to catch Nana. Nana over here. Giving him the feeling of a leather soap. Nana!
Kobe.
Nana, you listen. Nana is Robert Ory this morning, goddammit. Nana is Robert Ory. She just come off the bench busting out threes.
Kobe.
She got about 2 or 3 of these.
Kobe.
Give him the feeling of a leather couch. God damn it.
Kobe.
Nana is not, listen, Nana is hot from 3. I'm not bullshit. Oh my God. I can't confirm that. Oh my God. Listen, we've only had one ejectocito cuz this morning. Only one. But that is the power couple. Erica Kirk and JD Vance. What up, Joy? Welcome. The question I have for y'all is this. If they hook these 2 people up, do you think they should ever be able to tell a woman what to do with her body? Like, bitch, you broke up a whole goddamn marriage so you can have this white woman with the blonde hair, the Ice Queen. Why does she look like Timu Daenerys Targaryen? Like, hold on. What the? Tracina, Erica gonna have to change her perfume to Lemon Pledge. Tracina,
Kobe.
you can add this one too. God damn it.
Kobe.
Tracina said she got to change her.
Kobe.
Go on, take that one. Take that, Kobe. Like, she looks like Timu Daenerys Stormborn. Listen, there's platinum blonde and there's whatever the hell that shit is on her head. Nana said, or Murphy's oil soap. Robert Ory hits again.
Kobe.
Or Murphy's oil soap, Nana. God damn it.
Kobe.
Robert Ory just came off the bench tonight, baby. Threes all over the place. Nana's like, listen. Nana's like, I stay quiet on this show because I love my grandson and I think he's great. But this morning, I'm about to get mine.
I'm leaving here with something. I mean, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Nana like, don't flex, don't ever flex, don't ever think these skills is not up to par. Goddamn it, I still know how to bust your ass with a three. Nana came in. Rice, what's happening? Good morning. So, do y'all think these people should ever be able to tell us that life begins at erection again? Yes, I did. Rice, I saw that I saw chunks of that 60-minute interview. That 60-minute interview is exactly why I don't think Donald Trump will be alive long enough to do a third term. I said what I said. I don't care. Morning Top Devil Dog Folk Life is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Morning Top. Hey, I respect the old ways. That 60-minute interview is exactly why that man is not going to be president for a third term. Donald Trump freely admitted he pardoned somebody he didn't know. Don't argue with me. Do not get mad at me. I know you want to argue with your mama. I ain't the one that said it. He did. That crypto guy. The crypto guy, I can't remember his last name. Sunshine Rain. I freely expect Donald Trump to sue CBS for that interview. I do. And when it happens, Nostra Villainous will have struck again. He goes on there, says some bullshit, then turns around and sues him because he looks bad. That man admitted to pardoning somebody he did not know. Today is election day, by the way. I'm going to keep reminding y'all get your ass up off your ass and go vote. As soon as I'm done with my therapy session, I'm going right down the street. I'm going to vote and I'm going to have my sticker on. Donald Trump is not going to make it. He is not going to make it. Exactly, Misty. Y'all edited me bad again. No, you goddamn unripened cantaloupe. It's not that people are editing you wrong. It's that you can't shut your stupid ass up about shit you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Secret says he did business with him. Bitcoin and something else. He probably did. Probably did. He admitted he did not know the man that he pardoned. He admitted that he does not have a plan to replace health care. Remember that one? Remember that goddamn chestnut? We're going to have health care that's a lot cheaper and a lot better than what Obamacare is. And it's going to be simple. It'll be simple. You know when he said that? 2015. No, I'm sorry. 2016. He said 2016. He said that. 2016. Megan Moore with the $2 super chat. JD Vance is Bobby Hill's dumber brother. God damn. Did all of y'all practice last night or some shit?
Kobe,
Megan, you can add that Kobe. Go ahead with this.
Kobe.
Yes, if you guys are over in the if you guys are on the Discord, Amanda has put in the Discord a link to his interview with Barbara Walters. The anger that people have towards Trump supporters, this is the valid reason why we have it. Y'all voted for a guy that gave you concepts of a plan. Y'all voted for a guy that promised you a bunch of shit, and he never delivered. He never delivered. But he did deliver on tax cuts for his billionaire buddies, and he did pass a bunch of EOs, executive orders, that got erased the moment Biden got in the White House. Oh, and let's not even talk about the damage that he did to us by inciting a goddamn riot and an insurrection on January 6, 2021. So no, Donald Trump can think about running for a third term. Donald Trump can act like he's running for a third term. Hell, Donald Trump can file to run for a third term. I don't think the man's going to live past this one. I'm sorry. And that 60-minute interview is my example of what I'm talking about. That was the most rambling, meandering bullshit I've ever seen in my entire life. And all I've caught is chunks. I haven't even caught the whole goddamn thing because I've had shit to do. I might do it today, after therapy and after I vote, I might watch the entire 60-minute interview. But I'm telling you right now, nobody is going to elect that. That man is falling apart in front of us. The swollen legs, the bruises on his hands, the blanking in and out. He will be 80 next year. 80. Right now, Donald Trump is between the age, I've said this before, Donald Trump is between the age my father died and the age my mother died. He is almost 80 years old. And we got a Merv sighting. Merv's in the building. We missed you, brother. Exactly, Wolfie. I was just getting ready to say that. This is a man that said that ICE isn't doing enough. ICE isn't doing enough. After I think, wasn't that Nora O'Donnell? No, that wasn't Nora. Who was that interviewed him? I thought it was Nora O'Donnell, but I don't think it is. After she said that people have seen videos of ICE agents slamming people on the ground, throwing tear gas into cars, pulling people out of their cars, beating them up. Donald Trump said that ICE isn't doing enough. This is succeeding bigger than the Heritage Foundation ever dreamed. But the problem is the country itself is falling apart. It was, yeah, Nora O'Donnell. Okay. The country itself is falling apart. And into this, there is the heir apparent. Mo Young Hugh, please tell me you're joking. We're not doing enough. Tiger Brad is in the building. Good morning. Hey, Mo Young, go ahead and finish that sentence. And if it's wrong, I got a button for that ass. Never mind. Listen, Ric Flair already got a hold of your ass, buddy. Sorry. I'll be trying to give y'all a chance. I'll be trying to give y'all a moment. I give y'all a moment to continue to type to show where you are, and y'all be out here saying some stupid shit when you walk in the door, and you act like the damn Four Horsemen ain't here to see your stupid ass. Y'all don't listen. Y'all get no chances with these people. I tried to tell y'all. This is the original incarnation of the NWA Four Horsemen. They are not playing with you. You gonna walk your dumb ass in here and say some stupid shit, and they gonna pop your dumb ass out the damn door. God, and we try every day, and y'all just be screwing it up. But into this enters the heir apparent JD Vance. Think about it. If Morning Daddy, if it was going to be Don Jr. or Eric that would succeed this idiot, you'd see more of them. You don't. But you do see a lot of JD Vance doing shit. And now they got the perfect white woman for him to marry. You are never late to the sound of coffee. You know that. They got the perfect white woman for him to marry. Timu Daenerys Targaryen. You haven't seen the end. The widow. Like this. Come on, man. If them two people get married, number one, I don't want to hear shit about family values. Y'all broke that goddamn marriage up hard. Like, I understand Charlie Kirk and Erica's marriage died because, you know. Pew. But Erica was the one with the money. Charlie Kirk ain't had no damn money. Now that he's gone and his wife is trying to move on with Mr. Couchbanger himself, we can start telling a little bit of honesty about Charlie Kirk. He ain't had no goddamn money. Erica had all the goddamn money. I said what I said. Like, if you are a frequent watcher of the Taz Effect, you would know this because Taz has told y'all. Taz has told y'all. Charlie Kirk ain't had no goddamn money. The money was with her. She came from money. Charlie came from people with a lot of gums and very little teeth. Hold on. April. Hold on. We got Missy say for a grieving widow, she's been really glowing lately. And then we got April over here talking about factory reset isn't an option for Trump anymore. God damn. We can't even factory reset him? Oh, well, just take him to a $10 house.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
So if they break these people up and put these two idiots together and they have the MAGA power couple, I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. If JD Vance runs for the nomination and gets it, Peter Thiel would be his vice president. I said what I said. Peter Thiel will be his vice presidential nominee. He will. Because we're better to make policy that turns you into a king and turns the rest of us into servants on your land than the vice presidency. A heartbeat away from the presidency? Yes, all of this sounds like a conspiracy theory. Unfortunately, it's one of those ones that could actually freaking happen. This ain't some tinfoil X-Men music in the background bullshit. This could actually freaking happen. This could. What did she say? Hold on. He can't. He's not a U.S. citizen. Thank you. Mr. Fuller, thank you very much. Good Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for correcting me on the spot. But what did she say about him? No one will ever replace my husband, but I see a lot of my husband in JD Vance. Miss Boss Diva, where you been, woman? Where you been? She said, no one will replace my husband, but I see a lot of my husband in JD Vance. Hey, yo, hey, hold on.
Oh, brother. Whoa. Now, you got too much dip on your chip.
The only thing that her husband and JD Vance share is the fact that under normal circumstances, a woman wouldn't touch him to take their temperature. Under any other normal circumstance, JD Vance and Charlie Kirk never reproduce. Never. Look at them. Look at them. Just look at them. No woman is clamoring for these two idiots. No woman on earth. They would be like the hair club for men Not only an owner, but a player president of a $10 house.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
Ain't nobody touching them. Come on. Come on. Charlie Kirk was losing debates with grown-ass people. Remember when the guy brought a picture of a dolphin's fetus and Charlie Kirk said, yes, that's life, that's human life. And the guy said, no, this is a dolphin fetus. Y'all remember that? Charlie Kirk was getting his ass mopped by grown-ass people. Grown human beings was handing Charlie Kirk their lunch or his lunch. So what did he do? I'm going to make a whole goddamn organization where I go argue with children. Because make no mistake about it, college kids, I love y'all. Not going to ever make fun of y'all. I promise you this. But y'all are college kids. Okay? Y'all are just now developing the skills to be able to articulate your side of the damn political beliefs or what have you. Y'all are still in college. That's the whole purpose of college. To literally have everything that you've ever learned challenged. To learn differently and to go forward. Charlie Kirk wanted to catch y'all ass as a freshman year in college and then talk about, I'm dunking on people. I'm debating. Bitch, you are debating children, ho. What's wrong with you? That is literally like, that's like a grown man kicking all the puppies somebody he ain't scared of dogs. But when you brought out a dog bigger than a goddamn puppy, he ate one of his booty cheeks. What the? Charlie Kirk wasn't doing nothing. Charlie Kirk wasn't winning nothing. He wasn't out there trying to change the world. He was out there beating children, teenagers. How do you think you were doing something when you were beating first-year freshmen in college? He was out there trying to show his difference of opinion. Bitch, he stayed on college campuses. Charlie Kirk would have never pulled any of that shit he was talking about in a black barbershop. Bitch, I said what I said. All right. I have slowly but surely watched as Amanda has been cooking over here. Okay. But we finally get the dish. Amanda, these are the two last comments of Amanda. I will die on this hill. Vance is John Wayne Gacy's twin. Like, I figure he got boys buried under his house. Amanda.
Kobe.
Please take this. Please.
Kobe.
Take another one. Amanda. That's 2 for 2. Look. Thank you, Taz. I got 1 hour left, kids. Amanda's over here cooking the dog shit. Like, I figure he got boys buried under his house. Which is funny as shit because I always pictured he had like sofa cushions filled with semen underneath his house. Like that. I always pictured JD Vance hid his shame of busting off in sofa cushions by burying them underneath the house. His grandmother was like, just bury it under the house, baby. Baby. Grandma! Mima, I did it again! What you do, baby? It was in the couch cushion! We just buried it underneath the house, baby. Nobody will know. There's a pile of DNA smeared cushions underneath the Vance house right now. Usha, that's why Usha look like she does. She just grabs the cushions and just puts them in a bag and takes the bag and up to that hole. The hole. Y'all know how John Wick had to put cement over his shit? It's the John Wick hole. And she had to break it out with a sledgehammer. And then she opens the damn thing up and there's a pile of damn bags filled with DNA filled couch cushions and shit. And all she does is like, well, we have money. I'm just gonna go buy another couch. Usha, I tried to stop. Baby, I know. I'm here for you, JD. I'm here. I can't stop. It's okay. It's okay, honey. It's okay. We'll just keep putting him where we put him. There's so many under the house. Like that could be a fucking horror film. Excuse my French, angry. I know that was a slip up. I'm killing you, Small. That could be a goddamn horror movie. The couch cushions under my house. There's so many of them. Miss Lyles, like, I choked on my food, sir. Listen, I'm just saying. Usha, I did it again. It's okay, honey. The hole is already open. We'll go ahead. How many was it this time? I did 2. 2? Okay, so what I'll do is I'll get online, I'll go to Amazon, I'll order 2 more cushions. You can just take those down and put them in the hole, okay? Okay. I'm sorry. Baby, it's okay. I'm used to this. I understand. It's perfectly okay. And then he goes downstairs and just drops them in a hole, and it's just a big ass landfill filled with couch cushions with JD's semen in them. Like, hold on. Swagger Killer said, Big Black Couches 6 starring JD Vance. Sir!
Kobe,
You may have this Kobe, sir.
Kobe.
Hold on. That's what. Wait a minute. And then SC turns around and is like, I'm going to hit a 3-2. At the same time, sir, that's why JD was eager to hug EK. That leather gave him a flashback to his first time. Sir!
Kobe.
You may have this, sir.
Kobe.
Take another one, sir. Between you and Swagger Killer, what's wrong with y'all? Yeah, man, again. Anyway, what's going on? Hey, I'm just saying. But here is the trifling aspect of all of this. Not just the fact that she hugged on to him like she could smell his penis through his tie. Like, she was sniffing him like, I smell remnants of Charlie on you. I just want to sniff your tie. I miss him so much. It's the fact that everybody damn it. And thank you for reminding me I got an hour, because goddamn it, I'm going to get to this next story. Again, y'all getting a double feature of Trifling Tuesday, a double feature of Trifling on Trifling Tuesday. Guess who has goddamn press credentials for the Department of Defense? Just guess. Just guess. Just guess. Just guess. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Laura Loomer. I knew there were 2 women I needed to talk about today. Erica Kirk was one, and I got so deep off, I didn't even say it. Well, I ain't get deep off because I ain't touching. Listen, I ain't touching Erica. Like, I'm not in her wheelhouse. Listen, if Erica Kirk ever decides she want to go to the dark side, I'm not the dude to start with. You better find somebody that's mixed, lady. I'm the wrong one. I'll have your ass out there talking about, yes, Black lives do matter. I'm just saying. But no, I am not making this up. Laura Loomer, BBL Loomer, Nutwater Loomer now has press credentials to be able to cover the Department of Defense because she signed Pete Hegseth's bullshit ass letter. We ain't gonna make. We're not gonna make it. Everybody ain't gonna make it. That boat is getting bigger. We're not. What goddamn news can you possibly get from Nut Water Loomer? What? I want somebody tell me. Hold on. The breakup between Vance and the couch will be messy. Wolfie, sir.
Kobe.
You may have said Kobe. Who would get their news from Nut Water Loomer? Okay, show of hands. Who would want to get any good, bad, or indifferent information from Laura Loomer? Just raise your hand. Raise your hand. If you raise your hand in either one of these chats, we kicking you the hell out. You getting an ejectocito cut. You gotta go. We can't have you in here. From Nut Water Loomer? BBL Loomer? Are you for? Come on, man. Square's new platform. God damn, Squares. They cannot stand you, man. But that's all right, because you're here, and it's good. Who in the name of Rao would get their information from that goofy bitch? Who? Excuse me, Thomas. Laura Loomer wants to give you some news.
Is there no one else?
Is there no one else who can give me that goddamn news? I don't hear from that bitch. Botox Betty Loomer. Come on, man. Come on. What kind of shit is that? What? I saw that and almost dropped my phone. I'm sorry. I almost dropped my goddamn phone. Not wrong. He's going to need a good lawyer to make alimony payments to the couch so we can get repolster. Swagger! Repolstering the couch.
Kobe.
You're welcome, sir. The right. Can we just go ahead and say it? The right-wing women are horrid. Like, they are. Right-wing MAGA women are ass. They are a field of uncut ass. Look at the champions of womanhood on the right. Sarah Huckabee Sanders has little baby faces in her kneecaps. Bitch, I said what I said. I said what I said. When Sarah Huckabee Sanders wears shorts and her kneecaps are out there, you can hear babies crying. Them some bitches is suckling. She got baby faces on her goddamn kneecaps. Nancy Mace. Nancy Mace lost a boyfriend to a trans woman. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care. Nobody goes that hard after a group of people that ain't done shit to you. Like, I have never been beat up by a person of Hmong descent. So what do I look like every morning coming in? Yeah, F the Hmong. I don't care about them Hmong people. Like, hey, sir. Why are you picking on them? I don't know. Nancy Mace went to blow her boyfriend, and he was like, "You're nothing like that trans woman I had." And she was like, the bitch has had a fatwa ever since. She lost 2 fiancés to trans women. Listen, this is gonna sound vulgar, and I don't care. I'm sorry, y'all have to hear this, because y'all know me. I sometimes become very raw. But Nancy Mace's coochie ain't shit like that. That bitch got unseasoned ramen noodles between her goddamn legs. God damn. That shit is boring. It don't move. Come on. Get off. Come on. Do the thing. Like that. Listen, that ass is ass. Like that bitch got broccoli cake between her goddamn legs. Jesus. She got a cake with no seasoning, just made out of broccoli. Bitch, 2 fiancés? 2? Boy, your kissing game must be booty cheeks. You lost 2 fiancés. That mean your ass ain't shit. I've been with her. Why'd you break up with her? Listen, you ever had sex with a paper towel? Oh shit! That shit is, listen, Nancy Mace out here twerking like one of them stirs that you use in drinks. Oh shit! God damn! 2? 1, okay, I get it. You just had a bad dude. 2? At her age? Listen, Nancy Mace naked looks like a skeleton in your science class in high school. God damn it. I bet you that bitch sound like she taking dictation during the bed. Give it to me, daddy. Bitch, did you have to separate daddy like that? I was like, Nana, wait a minute. Nana, a vacuum cleaner hose worth with the power of.
Kobe.
Nana is goddamn Robert Ory today. God damn it. God damn it.
Kobe.
Shit, Nana's over here killing me. Bitch, did you have to say daddy like that? Oh, did you want me to use it as one syllable? Yes, bitch, it's called daddy. Just use that shit. Give it to me, daddy. Oh, God damn. Bitch, you are boring. Bitch got Ambien coochie. I just said she had Ambien coochie.
And after you hang, man, kiss my ass.
Man, if you out here giving out Ambien ass, just cuddle. God damn it. Bitch giving out no coochie. 2 strokes, your ass is asleep. God damn it. Okay. I cannot take a Kobe. I have to give myself a hand. God damn it. Oh shit. Oh my God. Corey Johnson said NyQuil nookie. Yup. Murr said Popeye dry biscuit. Boy, look, 4 strokes in, you are knocked out. You can take, you know what I'm saying? Nancy Mace's coochie is used in death penalty cases. That's the shit where they can't get them sleep pills or that sleep shit that kills you. They say, hey, Nancy, go in there and have sex with them. Bitch got lethal injection coochie. Anyway, Riley Gaines. Let me tell y'all something. If you lose something, if you lose, or if you come in 5th in some shit, you were never going to be able to beat Riley Gaines. Riley Gaines came in 5th, tied with a trans woman. We ain't stopped hearing about that shit since. Can you imagine still bitching years after you got out of the pool about coming in fifth and tied with a trans woman? Listen, I've heard people. Hey, Master P made and made millions, but Riley Gaines said I came in fifth, and this bitch is on Fox News and shit. Oh shit! 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. Never has fifth place succeeded so fucking well. Ms. Law said we all going to hell. Her stomach hurt. Ladies, I really want y'all to understand something. This bitch came in fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. She came in fifth. And we ain't stopped hearing about it since. Bitch, people, hey, people lose races every day, B. You be all right. You tough, right? Fifth. And because she tied with a trans woman, this bitch has been crying about it. She is, listen, if there is a picture called, if you look at a dictionary under the words white woman tears, you will see Riley Gaines' face. God damn, bitch. Bitch, you came in fifth. You tied with a trans woman. The trans woman didn't beat you. She was right there next to you, bitch. Y'all both came in fifth. Fifth. Together, y'all were 10th. Bitch, what is wrong with you? God damn. God damn. For the love of Pete, bitch, shut up. Just listen, go to therapy. Damn.
Hi, I'm Riley Gaines, and I was in a race with a trans woman, and I didn't win. It was the trans woman's fault.
No, bitch, you came in fifth. You tied with the damn trans woman. That means there were 4 other women in that pool that literally beat y'all, both of you. And you have been crying ever since, like Riley. Bitch, just shut up. Shit. Can you, again, I say this again, go look at Riley Gaines' history. Go look it up. Go look it up. Did she get back in the pool? Nope. Is she an advocate for swimming? Nope. All she is, oh my God. I lost a race and a trans woman was in it. But the trans woman didn't win either. Both of you some bitches was fifth. What are you talking about? Co-owner, my good friend, my brother, Mr. Jeff Kennedy is in the building. Morning, Jeff. Trifling Tuesday. You talking about some trifling shit. So you got Sarah Huckabee knees on her, face on her knees, Huckabee. You got Nancy Mace with NyQuil Nookie. You got Miss Fifth herself, Riley Gaines. All right, 40-minute mark. All right, okay. Who else you got? You got Slewfoot Green. Marjorie Taylor Greene is trying to confuse me. Marjorie Taylor Greene out there trying to confuse me. You see, in addition to having Slewfoot, the Slewfoot has magical powers. It'll make you think it knows what it's doing. Woo! Them slew feet start moving around. All of a sudden, you go, yeah, she does make some sense. Because she's going after a bunch of goddamn Republicans and shit. I am immune to your Slewfoot powers there, Marjorie. You take them flippers and put them back into whatever the hell you had them in. But you can't fool me. But Marjorie Taylor Greene's one. Lauren Boebert is always around, giving out handies like I'm just. It's regular, degular ass confusion, Edo. Just regular, degular ass confusion. Just regular. You know what I mean? Who else we got? We got Erica Kirk, who. What can be said about Erica Kirk that can't be said about Daenerys Targaryen? Like what? That bitch stepped over her husband's box. Like she didn't even wait. She started hugging on JD Vance like his ass smelled good. Like, come on. Hold on. Just an announcement to an Aussie by the name of Peter Adderton, who owned Mobile X in the U.S., said that Mobile X will provide free Wi-Fi to people cut off from their SNAP benefits. Hey, Wolfie, I need that story. Can you put that in the Discord server, please? I need to find that. I need to find that. Because if that's true, that's a goddamn good thing. That is. Taz, look up Peter Adderton, 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 and see what he said about Wi-Fi and people with SNAP benefits, please. Wolfie, that's why we do it. We give it to Taz, and Taz, between Taz and Smoking Hot, the news will happen. You got Marjorie Taylor Greene, you got Lauren Boebert, those are the easy ones. You got Melania. Melania is waiting for Donald Trump to finally shed his skin like Thanos. She has got to be the unhappiest, unluckiest white woman immigrant in the history of immigrancy. Like she is unhappy as shit. She didn't want. I go back to 2015. I go back to 2015. Do y'all really think Donald Trump thought he was going to win? No, he didn't. Oh shit, hydrate, elevate, self-love, and self-care. I love y'all. Have a beautiful day on purpose. See y'all tomorrow. That is a good word from Miss Tracina. Love you, Tracina. Be safe, please. Donald Trump did not think he was going to win in 2015. He didn't. You know who else didn't think he was going to win in 2015? Melania. If y'all think I am making any of this up, it took Melania almost a year to move into the White House. Oh, I got it. Thanks, Taz. I got it. It took her almost a year to move into the White House. She absolutely did not want to be in the White House. Yep, it does say, okay, all right. Mobile X to provide free wireless service for customers who lost SNAP benefits. Irvine, California, November 3rd, 2025. As millions of Americans face suspension of Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program SNAP benefits, Mobile X today announced it will cover the cost of its customized wireless service for customers who have lost access to federal food assistance. The offer includes unlimited talk and text, plus up to 2 gigabytes of data per month, which will be covered by Mobile X for as long as SNAP benefits remain paused. As one of the few independent wireless carriers left, we believe in doing right by people, not just profits. If someone loses their SNAP benefits, we'll cover a wireless plan for them as long as the SNAP benefits are suspended, said Peter Adderton, founder and CEO of Mobile X. Connectivity isn't a luxury. It's how families reach employers, schools, and loved ones. We're stepping up to make sure no one loses that lifeline because of government gridlock. That is absolutely awesome. That is absolutely 100% awesome. So please look into it. Look into Mobile X and check that out if you need it. That is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. We need more of that. But Melania did not think her ass was going to go to the damn White House. She didn't. She thought this son of a bitch was going to lose. He thought he was going to lose. That's why he was not prepared for shit. That's why he had concepts of a plan that ain't came up in 10 goddamn years. He was not ready. He was like, no, I'm not ready. And then all the MAGA said, nah, watch, check this out. He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work. Patricia, good morning. So Melania took a year to move into the White House, and then when she moved in, you could tell her lack of F's was disturbing. That bitch's first Christmas in the White House looked like The Shining. Like it. The light-skinned guy Jan's in the building. Good morning, my brother. That her first Christmas in the White House looked like The Shining. That bitch did not want to move in. Okay, you want me to put in the Christmas trees? I've got something for you. I will scare all the little children. That bitch did not catch you. Ah! Her damn. Oh, shit. HuffPost is talking about that hug between Erica Kirk and JD Vance. I'm trying to tell y'all. Listen, everybody knows. I hope Usha knows. I really do. I hope Usha knows because goddamn it, it's about to happen. Girl, I don't want you to be listen, I don't want you to be shocked, Usha. Him gone. He gone. Usha. JD Vance is looking at your marriage like, don't, girlie, go. Molly, you in danger, girl. Anyway, Melania put up Christmas decorations that would scare small children and give them nightmares until they're grown. Like, you know what I mean? Like, boy. Melania put up the equivalent of El Duce to scary Italians as a Christmas decoration. El Duce! Ah! The hell was that? Mussolini little ass running around and yelling out, El Duce! I'll punch your little ass in the mouth. But Usha, Erica's looking at you like,
now you eat the dick.
You eat the deek. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. The more he hosts Charlie Kirk's goddamn podcast, the more Erica's wanting him to get his pod in her. He's wanting to put his pod in her cast. I'm trying to tell you, it's. Because that is the right's power couple, in a nutshell. If she does not marry JD Vance, she will run for president. I would not be surprised if that hooker doesn't run for president. I wouldn't. I would not. And MAGA would embrace that bitch like she was the second coming of Kenny Loggins' Jesus. She survived being a widow from a man that spoke for the First Amendment. Oh my God, she can be president. And somebody better run and beat her ass. She is using her husband's corpse. She can ride her husband's corpse all the way up to the goddamn White House. She can. She can ride the deadness of Charlie Kirk all the way up to the goddamn White House. She can. And the scary part about it is that MAGA will try to normalize it. They will. The right will try to normalize it. The same way old tradwife hooker, that tradwife trick, put on that blackface, and then when she took it off, she's like, I'm trying to normalize the worst part. That's what the right will do. They will literally make her ass a president. That bitch ain't got no and can we stop electing people that ain't got ever had anything to do with government, please? Can we stop? I don't know. Morning, Theo. Can we stop that? Everything ain't for everybody. I know for a fact, when I was in the military, I was never going to be a Ranger or Special Force. I knew that. I was too old. My body was too broken down. I knew that. I stayed in my lane. I got 6 minutes. Hold on, 10-20. Remember, 10-20. At 10-15, y'all can start yelling out, wrap this shit up, B. Wrap it up. I knew I was never going to be a Special Forces Ranger, so I never tried to be. I did the best I could with the job that I got, right? Everybody ain't for every job. If you have no government experience, please stay out of government. Please. Can you please do us that goddamn favor, please? I want this popularity experiment to end and end badly. But I understand it won't, because as long as we have personalities running and not policy, we are always going to end up in a situation where we're going to get somebody who is ill-equipped for the challenges of running a country. You cannot run America like a business. We've tried that already. It failed. It failed spectacularly. Okay. George Bush Jr. or W was supposed to be, oh, you know, he runs the country like a business, and that's a good, no, because bitch, I am not a profit shareholder of America Inc. Bitch, I am a citizen of this mug. Y'all, listen, y'all would murk me if I tried to run for public office. Yes, y'all think my ideas are fantastic, but y'all also know I'm not a politician. I don't have anything to do. Like, I can talk about politics. I can ramble on about politics. I can give you facts about politics, but I have never been in governance. So what the hell do I know about it? If they do push, if JD Vance doesn't marry Erica Kirk, which it might happen. That might happen. If they don't, then she's going to run for president. And she has a more compelling story than JD Vance. And she damn sure has more charisma and personality than Donald Trump does. Donald Trump is an old Popeye's chicken sandwich that's been wrapped up in the back of the trunk of a Ford Escort in a junkyard for about 28 years. Like, hold on, Taz says she may become his Marilyn Monroe. I can't see that. I can't see that. Happy birthday, Mr. Vice President. Unless she's wearing a couch cushion, that shit ain't gonna work. Like, now, Jamila, you're right. She does have the charisma of a notebook paper to us. To us, all we see is a damn widow that really didn't give a shit about the dude that got popped. But to the right, oh no. She is perfection. She will do it laying on the couch. Okay, God damn it. Nana. Okay. Listen.
Kobe.
Nana.
Kobe.
Jumping out the couch, not a cake. Smoking hot.
Kobe.
Hold on. There's a second.
Kobe.
And then you got Merv over here talking about a shirt that says Sealy.
Kobe.
At this point, y'all are the damn Harlem Globetrotters against the Washington Generals. God damn. All three of y'all. Magpie, I don't know how many threes Nana has hit. I have no idea. All I know is she is cleaning up people's ass today. Nana came out here with her damn Reebok pumps on, busting y'all ass. Listen, Nana is hitting threes from everywhere. How do you hit a three from the toilet, Nana? What is this shit? Nana ain't even aiming. She like that Charlie Murphy story with Prince. Good. Counted. Nana hit six. Nana hit 6 threes. And she was never in the gym. Nana was never in the arena. Her ass was on her way to church busting off threes and shit. Wow. Good. She came off the bench today. Damn it, Nana. Game. Blast. Whap. And out there killing them. But if she changes her name to Ashley, oh, it's over for Usha. Taz.
Kobe.
Taz said if she changed her name from Erica to Ashley, it's over for Usha. Ah, damn it. Erica will wear drawers with couch tassels on the side. Chantel.
Kobe.
Chantel, take that. Take that. Take that.
Kobe.
Y'all are killing me. The end of the show, y'all are everybody. Now everybody can hit a 3. I heard JD will propose to her at IKEA.
Kobe.
No, take this damn 3. Take it.
Kobe.
Y'all are killing me. We end this show on a high note for real. Y'all ain't even, are y'all aiming anymore? But if she doesn't marry JD Vance, she's going to run for president. And she might win. She might win. That dead husband shit plays really well in the heartland. It don't play well in my house, but it will play really well in the goddamn heartland. Can y'all imagine? Can y'all imagine the Erica Kirk for president campaign video? Oh, y'all can't? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got you. It's morning in America. The birds are singing. The cats are scratching. And you just got up. We've had a hard 4 years with Biden and hard 8 years with Obama. America wants change, real change. Christian values in one body. America's ready for a president who will get things done. It won't matter that she's never been in the office. Won't even matter that her ass will never have been in any sort of government official at all. And it really won't even matter that her husband, all gums, no teeth, is dead. Because we're on the rise. We're on the forefront. With God on our side. It's all about Erica. When you go vote this afternoon, make sure you pull that lever for America, for freedom, for love, for liberty, for family values, for gun rights. Life begins at erection, and fetus lives matter. We'll kick out the illegals, subject the blacks, but we will make damn sure that women like Erica will be on the forefront, making babies, making dinner, and making America continue to be great again. Vote Erica. Paid for by the Erica Trump for president. I mean, Erica Kirk for president super PAC. There you go. I did it. There you go. Hold on. Dave said in hot pants. Dave, in hot pants, sir. In hot pants.
Kobe.
Take that Kobe, sir. But that is the trifling part of Trifling Tuesday. Erica Kirk and JD Vance's budding relationship, and poor Usha just gonna be out there. They about to kick her ass out of here.
Sean the non-believer. Yeah.
Oh my God, they about to kick that bitch out. But in the little bit of time I have left on this show, I would like to celebrate a milestone. Today, November 4th, marks 5 years since the formation and foundation of the Villains Guild. Now, I'm going to say something out loud that a lot of people are not ready for me to say. Right now, the Guild is hurting badly. We are in disarray. We're not all on the same page. There are members who are no longer here. There are members who don't even know what we're doing anymore. That falls on me. When myself and Professor Moriarty, aka Elijah, came up with the concept of the Villains Guild, we began with the idea of what is the hero today. The hero is somebody who is cruel. The hero is somebody who is selfish. The hero is someone who looks out for the very few at the expense of the many. So, with the template that Professor Moriarty has lived, and with my mindset, a guild was born. Soon we brought on the Angry IT Nerd, Sour Latte, What Jay Said, and in the beginning, and I will not lie about it, Joker. The six of us formed the Villains Guild. We have taken a lot of hits this year, a lot of them. We took a lot of hits last year, a lot of hurt feelings, a lot of them. A lot of people that felt abandoned by us, and a lot of people that did abandon us. But the guild still endures. It endures not because I'm here, but because the mission is here. Over the coming weeks, there will be more restructuring of the guild. An idea for a Villains Guild newsletter has been talked about. And if it's not going to be too much of a trouble for him, Angry and myself will be sitting down and planning this. I will admit freely that I have never really truly embraced my role in the guild. I didn't want to lead. Like I told y'all a couple of weeks ago, that's what led in the Army, that's what led me to losing my shit and ending up in a psych ward for 2 days. I knew that the guild, I wanted the guild to reflect what my family reflected, what my siblings, what I thought my siblings reflected to me. And I realized that skirting responsibility for as long as I did was a true detriment to everything that we stand for. I will eat that, I will take that, and I will work my ass off to make sure that it's better. Now, Professor Moriarty has started the Outcast Nation, where he is about the work, and I am proud of him. I am proud of Elijah because Elijah has always had leadership in him. It was Elijah that told me that I should have led in the first place, and I pushed back on him. I told him no. That was my mistake. So on the 5th anniversary of the Villains Guild, I will say this. We will rebuild. We will put out the true fight. It will not be about egos like it was never about mine. Yeah, we're in disarray now. We are, be honest. I did something I probably shouldn't have, and I will have to live with that. But it is my responsibility now to help rebuild. And that is exactly what I am going to do. I'm going to take a life that I had lived for so long, that of a soldier, and I'm going to restructure the guild in that. There will be senior leaders. There will be senior enlisted. There will be people who have staff duties. The Brutalist will still be the title of the leader of the guild, but that leader will have a senior enlisted, someone who speaks for the Crimson Guard, aka the members. I will serve in that position for 2 years. And there will be another leader of the guild. Because I do not believe what we stood for was wrong. No, Wolfie, he hasn't. He has not. But I did hurt his feelings. And to that, Elijah, I am eternally sorry. I will probably never get the forgiveness from you that I want, but any conversation that you and I have is good for me. You are my brother, and I've told you this. The guild will rebuild. Because we are still the villains of the story. And we're needed now more than ever. Today was supposed to be a guild day of service. Each member was supposed to give $20 so that we can actually donate it to Tiger Balm, who does work with homeless people and things of that nature. I will make sure that I put my 20 bucks in, just like everybody else. And whatever we have, we will donate it to Tiger Balm. In the meanwhile, in 1 year, this time, next year, you will all have a guild that you deserve. I promise you this. I promise you this. I have let you down. I have let the members of the guild down. I have let the people that we were supposed to be fighting for down. I am sorry about that. I take full responsibility. It was my fault entirely. But we will rebuild. We will go on. If you are still a member of the guild or still want to be a member of the guild, please let me know. We will have a process for bringing in new members, because it's not just about the 3 laws: authenticity, telling the truth, and fighting for those who cannot fight for themselves. It is about activism. It's about awareness. It's about advocacy, the triple A's, the 3 A's. And more than anything else, it is about serving the people, not our egos, not our wants or our desires or anything like that. It is about serving you. You see, the guild doesn't exist as a glee club. The guild is not here for clicks and views and coins and things of that nature. The guild is here to make a difference in the world. And for 2 years, we haven't done that. We have been rocked with people just finally being their goddamn selves, acting like they ain't had no damn sense, grown folks not being able to handle grown folk business. We have been distracted by pettiness. As the brutalist, I allowed that to happen, and that is my fault, but I will tell you this much: it will never happen again. This is the rebirth. The 5-year anniversary stands as the rebirth of the guild. We're going to get back to what we were supposed to be doing in the first place. Some of you are not going to get along. Some of the members are not going to get along with the members, and I understand that, and I do not care. Nobody asked you to break bread. Nobody asked you to hang out, and nobody asked you to have a baby with them. We have 3 laws. They have not changed in 5 years. Authenticity, telling the truth, fighting for those who cannot fight for themselves. In addition, you have 3 A's: activism, awareness, and advocacy. I will no longer allow members of the guild to come in simply because Thomas Bishop has 1 million followers. From this moment forward, if you are chosen to become a member of the guild, it will be because you stand for something. Your passion will speak a lot longer and a lot louder than how many followers you have on TikTok. I made a mistake. I did not take the reins of control the first time. I let outside agitators tell me otherwise. I let my fear tell me otherwise. I let my belief that I wasn't good enough tell me otherwise. It will never happen again. You have 6 founders. You will get to know those founders. You will understand those founders because it will be part of being in the guild. The 6, the Obsidian 6, are not the leaders. We are simply the heart. We are there to remind you of what your job is. You will be expected to have something about advocacy, awareness, and activism. You will adhere to the 3 laws, or you will not be a member of the guild. You will have somebody you have to report to. You will have a boot camp. You will be a rogue until you finish that boot camp. You will be on probation for 90 days, and then you will be a member of the guild. All of this will be put in writing. I have the rule book right here. I failed the guild. I failed the guild. I will carry that with me for the rest of my life. But today, November 4th, 2025, on the 5th anniversary, know this: the guild remains and endures. And if you want to be a member, or you already are a member, it's time to go to work. It's about the message, never the messenger. So if you are a member and you're only here because I have 1 million followers, you have until the end of the day to leave. If you're here for the work, then let's do it. It is Villains Guild for life around here. I hope you are ready. That's it, kids. 4 minutes. Ooh, 4 minutes. Remember, if you like the spot, if you like like what I'm doing over here and want to help, patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. Go in there, check that out. Show is brought to you in part by Smooth California skincare products that'll make you look and feel your absolute best. And remember, they're all natural. Go to smoothca.online. Type in the Villain 10 for I think it's 25% off of your purchase. This show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of melanation. But remember, you don't have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. MELExcellence.com. This show is brought to you in part by Rep Yourself. Something Black Made. Go to somethingblackmade.com. Check out the incredible apparel on their website, somethingblackmade.com. And finally, this show is brought to you in part by W Energy. Is how you are able to keep up with the show. You know what I mean? That's what I do. Go to w.gg, type in Thomas Bishop for 10% off of your purchase. w.gg. The Sound of Coffee Shop is open. It's running. It's piping hot. If you're on TikTok, you see that picture on my right. That is Saint Swole Meat, the lion mane. That shirt's going to be available as well as a coffee cup. Go to the Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop, fourthwall.com. What is it that we say every day, kids? I love you. I'm proud of you. If no one tells you they love you today, I love you. If no one tells you today that you are worth being on this earth, I am telling you. If no one tells you they are proud of you today, I am saying it to you. The best part of this show is you. Not me, not the mic, not Coco, not B-Sep. It is you. Please remember that. Please remember that. And take your ass out to vote today, ladies and gentlemen. So what is it that we say every day, kids? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. My name is Thomas Bishop. I'm known as the Villain. And this has been one Trifling Ass Tuesday episode of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Law Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. 11 a.m. right after this show. Stay tuned for Keeping It Solid with Solid Blue Sister on these GCPR airwaves and on the YouTube chats. I love y'all. Be safe. I love you. Be safe. I care for you. Be safe. Villains Guild forever. VG for life. I love y'all. I will see you all in the morning. Have a great day. With love in my heart, I say this. With peace on my mind, I give this. And a little bit of hair grease. Peace out. Ha ha! Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 2 minutes or less, baby.